Bitch, you mother, hold the hell up. How dare you ask that question? She is a legend. What's going on?
Always calls to be the boss. One day you're all in time. Look, y'all, we're actually recording.
Don't show up. Bitch, you tried it. Thank God that can't be recorded.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't live here. But you're recording. Somebody said the infamous messy bed.
Hey, don't
messy bed's over there.
Yeah, it's always messy anyway.
I don't know what that was over there. So we're recording.
Yeah. Okay. We're getting ready. I'm about to get ready to say, hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with another video.
Y'all want to watch live? Or should I turn it off?
They can keep it live for a little second.
Alright,
put it right here.
I'll let y'all watch live. Okay?
Yeah.
Alright.
We are streaming live on Mikkel's Instagram, and we're talking to you guys right now on YouTube.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Go on your Instagram and tell them to come on over to my live so we can watch. They can watch the show live.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
So if you are a first-time watcher of the Scorpion Show, I hope that you click that subscribe button. Also, to everyone, please make sure you click the like button and share this video to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, or wherever you choose to share our videos. Or if you're watching on your cell phone, you can always share and send it as a text message to someone, and it will send them the exact video. Let me hit the mute button on this computer.
Porn?
No, it's not a porn, bitch.
Okay.
You can see it, and as you can see, there's no porn links up there right now. At this time, go to Mikkel's Instagram
and watch the Scorpion Show.
We are recording live. Okay.
And my page is private, so if they don't follow me, then they won't see it live.
That's their loss right now. So listen, y'all. I know I'm supposed to do a video about WrestleMania, okay? WrestleMania 33, I really enjoyed it. I will do a video for WrestleMania and Monday Night Raw. I think I'm going to record it tonight because I have a good feeling that Monday Night Raw will be the highest rated Raw in a long time. And just off of WrestleMania 33 in Orlando, Florida, it was everything. I really, really enjoyed WrestleMania. And it was too damn long. I mean, it was 7 hours and 10 fucking minutes.
Wait, where was it at?
It was in Orlando, Florida yesterday at the Citrus Bowl.
Did they have like intermissions?
No intermissions during WrestleMania. Once it started at 7, it went on. And plus...
All night.
Plus, they were so pressed for time. Some matches got rushed. And so some finishes were messed up. But if they were given a little bit more time, then, you could tell that, it would have been... The outcomes of the matches would have been better. You could tell that it was a little bit rushed. But, I mean, they did have about 13 matches last night.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Is it always that long, or was it just that night?
Up until recently, it started being that long. First, WrestleMania used to be from, when I was growing up, it was started out from 8 to 11. Then they was like, all right, we're going to start WrestleMania at 7 p.m. and it would be over at 11. And then last year, WrestleMania was 4 hours and 30 minutes. And then this year, it started at 7 and it was over at midnight. But because they be in such large stadiums, they do they let people in like around 4 o'clock, and then during like the 5 to 7 p.m. hours, they do they'll do like a kickoff show. Like they'll talk about the matches that's upcoming, and because the card is so long, they have matches during the pre-show. So
okay, I see what you're saying. So you have to really be a wrestling holic to sit for how many hours was that?
7 hours.
Because I am sleep like by like the first 2 hours.
I mean, and then Monday Night Raw is 3 hours on top of that. So you have a 7-hour show, and then tonight at 8 o'clock it's gonna run over 3 hours, probably about 3 hours and 15 minutes, because WrestleMania is normally like our Super Bowl.
Oh my God, you just took the words out. I was about to ask, is WrestleMania, which one is the Super Bowl of wrestling? So it's WrestleMania. There's no thing bigger than WrestleMania.
No thing bigger than WrestleMania. Vince McMahon basically has like a conglomerate. Not unless you go over to like Japan and things like that, they have huge wrestling fans. And it's totally different than how we do things. Like the crowd is normally silent and they only applaud when you win and stuff like that. But WrestleMania is basically like our Super Bowl. It's supposed to be where all feuds come to an end, and then when you watch Monday Night Raw, new stars come up, and new feuds develop, and then they just go on for another year. So wrestling has no off season. It's a year-round thing, unlike sports. You know, they take time off, but these wrestlers don't, and they put their body on the line for the entertainment of us, the fans.
That's like some porn stars.
Hey.
But so basically, what you're saying is, after WrestleMania, the following Monday, a group of wrestlers get together to waste the fans' time for a year, like some of these rappers are doing now with these.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
no,
that's what it sounds like.
Monday night, which is tonight,
they start feuds.
The new feuds start, and the best thing, WrestleMania is one thing. But the Monday night after WrestleMania, which is called Raw After Mania, it is the craziest fucking show. Because normally, you know, wrestling is in a new town every week. But this year, it's staying in Orlando. So the people that flew from all around the world, they got tickets to this show. So normally, the crowd hijacks the show by doing all kinds of chants. We want this person. We want that person. If a match is corny, they'll start chanting other people's name and they just go off. You guys, if you've never been into wrestling, like I'm lighting up talking about it. It's like the best fucking thing. Like I just can't wait till 8 o'clock because you don't know what's going to happen, who's going to show up, what new feuds are going to develop. It's going to be a great night tonight for wrestling fans. It's nothing like WrestleMania week. And shout out to Kurt Angle, who was inducted into the Hall of Fame. Diamond Dallas Page, the Rock and Roll Express, one of my favorite female wrestlers, Beth Phoenix, and Teddy Long. And I know some of y'all probably never heard of these people.
I know Byron Long.
I know Byron Long too, and his name says it all. And yes, I don't know what else to say. WrestleMania is my thing. Yes, I do know that with the locks.
No.
Yeah, they probably was paying more money back in that time. But now you ain't never. I mean, obviously, I want to think you hear y'all whisper. You ain't hear him whisper.
Hear me, did y'all?
Sure didn't. So let's get into this show. Now,
I thought we were waiting.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just had a wrestling moment. I'm sorry. So let's talk about the Braxtons, okay? Because we recorded Friday's video, and somebody was like, "I only came here for the Braxtons." And we didn't have the Braxtons in the title. But the comment had like 70 likes the last time I seen it. And I felt so bad. And Mikkel didn't watch it and I didn't watch it. But today I had a little bit of time. And I watched it. And the show picked up where last week left off with the drama between Tamar and Trina when they was arguing about wings. And then they started talking about each other's husbands. And then Trina kept it on the family by telling Tamar to be a mother, to raise her own child. And then she's like, "Cause you doing too much for putting this on mommy." I didn't hear that part. That's why
I didn't hear that part either. But remember, we talked about that, and I said that's exactly what I think that she meant.
Yeah.
Remember, because I just felt like every time you see the brand, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Tamar and her husband are very, very successful. Tamar is a artist. She's trying to, get
into that entertainment
build herself in the entertainment world. But right now, she's she's this up and coming big star. She's already a celebrity, but she's trying to get bigger. And I don't really think there's anything wrong with her mom, coming along to help her and her husband with the child, with their son. Now, I don't know if Tamar has any nannies. I'm not for sure. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. But I think that she probably, trusts her mother more so than anybody.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I don't think Miss Evelyn really,
has a problem
unless she does, and she's saying it to the other sisters, and that's why Trina came out and said that.
Because, this is true to everything you say in the argument. Yeah. Somewhere. You mean it. You mean what you say. And, Trina went there. So, the sisters was still arguing, and Tracy was like, "Hold the hell up. Since Tony ain't here, I'm next in line. Y'all not going to do this. Y'all not going to argue." Tamar went outside, and Tracy was trying to talk to Tamar in the car. And you know how Tamar, it's so not my fault.com and how this happened, and I'm not this kind of way. And Tracy was like, "Hold the fuck up, bitch. Yes, you are. You're very conniving. You're this, you're that." And she told her, "Yeah," and then you posted some shit about me in the auto-tune. And then that's when Tracy let Tamar have it. Now, I feel like Tracy picked the wrong time to say it, but since she ain't had no other way to say it, she just put it out there. She just told Tamar how she felt. Then Tamar was crying to Wanda about it. So while they was outside, Tracy took her ass back inside and got Trina together.
Trina?
Yeah, she got Trina together and told her, you don't ever bring up the kids. This and this and that. We argue when we fight, but you don't never put the kids in it.
Right.
They are not adults. They are kids. And blah, blah, blah.
That's right.
And you owe her an apology, and you better apologize. Tracy went the fuck off.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tracy.
She's right. You don't bring the kids into it.
No,
you don't. Because I think I said this before. When we were growing up, now everybody who watches our show kind of already know our family. So y'all know I come from a very big family. My mother is the 10th child of 10 kids, and she's the baby. Well, of course. Well, all 10 of them still live. Now, naturally, they fuss and fight with each other, especially the sisters. I mean, but they still love each other. We still all hang out, family events, stuff like that. But one thing my mom always told my sister and I is that I don't care what I'm going through with my brothers and sisters. You better not ever not speak to my brothers and sisters. You better always show them respect.
I know that's
because what we're going through ain't got nothing to do with y'all. You know what I mean? And so I remember once one of my aunts had said to me one day, we were at this cookout, and she said something to me, and she pulled me to the side. She said, you know, I don't want you to think that I'm, and I stopped and said, hold on. I told her just like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. You are my aunt, and I love you. I ain't got nothing to do with that. And she said, okay.
That was it.
That was that. You ain't got to explain nothing to me. You and my mom are sisters. Best believe I know what it's like because I have a sister. And we argue too. So I know what it's like. Y'all argue. But y'all still love each other. And that's what it is. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So she was like, you know, you want to apologize and such. And then, so, you know, they go to a commercial. They come back. Now the girls, Tamar was talking to Tony about some stuff, and she didn't really go into what happened. And then she was talking to her mom, and I mean, Trina. Child, they just had a little bit of seconds. So we get to the main thing. So they at this place called Bugaloos or Bugaboos. I don't know. They eating. They talking. It's all the four sisters, except minus Tony. So
it's always minus Tony.
So Trina, because she ain't got time for them many bullshit.
No,
like
she
that.
don't.
She got a tour. She got a family to. She got to make this money. So
whenever she's on stage.
Yeah. Ooh, don't do her like that.
I'm just saying.
Don't do her like that, because I could have said about if they paying the nanny, but I didn't. Don't do that.
If they did what?
If they are paying the nanny.
Who?
But
paying the, oh, you tried.
I could have went there.
Because I didn't catch on. I didn't catch on. And I usually catch on because I'm usually the one throwing it. You tried it.
I could have went there.
Well, listen, listen, hey. You know, she got a lot of best friends on Instagram. Maybe she could pay them to watch the kids.
Hey.
Oops, did I go there? I went there.
So Tamar is in the confessional saying how nobody tells her these mean things about herself, and obviously she's not that way because she would want people to tell her the truth. And then I was sitting there like, bitch, really? So Trina apologizes to Tamar, and Tamar just sit there and just like, you know, they just like, okay, or you want to say, I accept your apology, anything like that. So, you know, none of that happens. So, during this conversation, Tamar brings up that she's been going through a lot. She lost her show, she lost her tour, and how she lost a baby. She said she lost her daughter.
Well, she didn't lose her show. She got fired from a show.
Yeah. I mean,
that was never hers.
Yeah.
Because if it was hers, then it would have stopped when she stopped.
How you doing?
Shade again.
Oh, Jesus. It's coffee this time. So what happened after that? So when she said that she lost her child,
and apparently her husband couldn't save her job.
Cause he had got let go too. I think. Nah, Vince ain't suing me. Allegedly, Vince lost his job too and didn't tell
You
Tamar.
said it, not me.
Yeah. So, because you know they go.
This is Shady Monday, and I am here to read.
So what happens? So at once Tamar said she lost her child.
Now send this video to her.
The sisters get silent. The sisters just sit there like, ain't nobody hug her like, oh my God, Tamar, I'm sorry. They just looked at Tamar like, what? Then they was like, well, if Tamar opened up to us and tell us what was going on with her, we could be a little bit more sympathetic to her.
All right, pause real quick. I need to stop you real quick. You know one of the reasons why, and because you and I actually knew Tamar, one of the reasons why Tamar does not open up, because Tamar likes to live this facade that she has it all. She has this perfect marriage. She has this perfect semi-career. She has this perfect life. You know what I mean? And she doesn't do anything wrong. And if you don't listen to what I have to say because I've made it and you didn't make it, you know, I'm the next Tony Braxton in the family, then you're doing something wrong. So everything is about Tamar. You know what I mean? If you don't go the route that I want you to go, then you're doing it wrong. You know, how dare you not have me, or how dare you not include me? I'm Tamar. I am Tamar Braxton. I had this album come out, and I performed here, and I was on this show. You know, and that's just how Tamar is. So that's why Tamar does not open up to her family and her sisters. How can someone who's criticized her sister, how many seasons has it been?
It's probably like 6 or 7.
Okay, let's say 6 seasons. For the past 6 seasons, she's been criticizing her sisters about their marriages, their love life, their finances. How can someone who's criticized her family in that way then turn around and say, oh my God, y'all, this is what I'm going through? You can't. You know why? Because you have to live up to this facade. It's just like these Instagram and social media frauds. You know, they post everything that they post, you know, when they post, it's always a Balenciaga or a Valentino or a Gucci or a Louis Vuitton. You know what I mean? It's never a Levi or an Old Navy. Why? Because they don't want you to believe that that's what they don't indulge in. Even though that is what they indulge in, but the days that they're indulging in the Old Navy and the Levi is not the days that they're posting.
Or when the
Come on, Michael. Ooh, what did you take today before you came here? So that's Tamar. And I can say that wholeheartedly because I knew her at one point. I did know her at one point. And I still love her, but like Iyanla said, let's call a spade a spade.
So then Tamar also goes on to reveal that another reason why she don't share a lot of things with
Jesus.
What that say?
You've been logged out. This account owner may have changed the password. I didn't change anything.
How did you get logged out?
I don't know. Jesus. How? I'm about to find out.
Somebody that changed your
They better not have.
Bitch.
Okay.
Hold on, we having technical difficulties on Mikkel's Instagram.
Oh, here it goes.
Bitch, I thought somebody took your account.
They better not have.
People probably like, what the hell happened?
I need to fix that. Don't. So you go back and tell them this.
So Tamar tells them one of the reasons why I don't do all of that is because y'all like to spread my business. Somebody been going to the press about what's been going on with her, and so you hear Tamar like, ooh, and then she was like, and one of the places I heard it from is from your house, Trina.
Ooh.
So she's like, y'all be talking about me and going to the press.
That's what Tamar said?
Yes. So, they never really got to the bottom of that situation. Tamar just didn't like being attacked because she is a mother and you don't take nobody's parenting, and they all seem to agree on that. But things never really gets resolved at this thing. So, Tony being the big sister that she is, she invites all the girls to her house. And she has them there and she wants to find out what happened, and she's like, tell me none of this, all of this went down over some fucking French fries.
Yeah, it did.
And
it wasn't even Chick-fil-A French fries.
No, they were about Trina getting French fries, which she don't have from her store, and she needs to get French fries from her store.
Who serves wings without French fries or burger sliders without fries?
Yeah.
Like, what was Trina thinking? That part, like I said in our last video, I wholeheartedly agree with Tamar on. Like, Trina, what? Who does that? I don't want to eat here. You don't even have French fries. What do you have to serve? Chips? I don't want chips. This isn't a Panera Bread. Pot belly. I want fries.
So Trina really feels offended that about these fries. But Trina, you need to get fries in your store. If you're saying that this store is what's keeping you afloat, you need to give the customers what they want. And then you never know. Your fries could be the best fucking fries in that area, and everybody's coming there for lunch because they want lunch from your spot. But if you don't have it on your menu, how can you sell it or make any more money? fries bring money. Because fries is like a comfort food. You can eat the fries and let your friend complain or whatever while you eating it, dip it in your ketchup and eat it. Like, you need to have fries at your restaurant. How dare you not have fries?
That's my stomach. It is a comfort food.
It really is. You need fries. So, in the midst of them arguing, of course it cuts off. And, you know, they're going to continue the conversation next week. But I just feel like they still got a lot of fucking drama. To be grown women, now they're all in their 40s. Oh my God, it's still too much drama with them. They never really, I don't think they're really getting down to the root issue of their problems.
You know what it is?
That's what they need to get to.
The root issue of their problem is Tamar. And this is the problem. The problem is Tamar is the root issue. They argue and they go back and forth. But let's be for real. The first time in 6 seasons we saw somebody really, really, really getting Tamar's ass was Tracy.
Oh, you Tracy.
When they were at Tamar's house. Remember that about 2 seasons ago when she was about to whoop Tamar's ass and she said, "Not you, no, this is my house." And she said, "Well, we can come out in the street and I'll whoop your ass outside. I won't put it in your house, but I'll whoop it the hell outside." Tracy. And then it took another 2 seasons to happen for then Trina to pop up and get her together by saying, "If my husband is this, then your husband is too." And no, she was wrong for bringing up the whole taking care of your son. But then she threw that little dagger in there too. But other than that, you don't really see the sisters really go in on Tamar. And I don't mean I want them to go in on her to hurt her feelings, but I need them to go in on her to let her know, "Listen, sweetheart, your grass ain't green on your side, okay? You may live on a hilltop in this big old mansion, but some of your lawn ain't really it's not all real. Half of it's artificial, okay? They need to call a spade a spade. You know, let's do what most families do, okay? Especially most black families. Like for instance, we'll use your family for example.
Bitch, we're gonna use my family.
I'm just saying, because
everybody gets it.
Everybody in here gets it. But one thing about your family is y'all can all be arguing, all 13 of y'all in one room arguing, because it's a lot of y'all. All 13 of y'all arguing in one room, but no one is left untouched. And I know this because I've witnessed many of y'all arguments. And the thing about y'all arguments is y'all let each other have it. You can be going in on your sister and then turn around and go in on one of her kids, and then one of her kids and turn around and go in on her, and then go in, like y'all all go at it. But see, they don't do that with her. They let her say what she has to say what she wants to say, and they let her keep saying it, and then they have these little meetings without her. Yeah, because Tamar hurt my feelings. I can't believe Tamar said that. Oh, well, you know, Tamar's Tamar. She's always been there. Yeah, but, you know, she's really good. No, tell her right there. Girl, who the fuck you think you're talking to? Okay? Let me tell you something. My sister and I had one huge blow up. Now, we've argued, but we had this one huge blow up, and it involved her now ex-boyfriend. Oh. And yeah, and you know, and it's funny because once me and her started arguing, he kind of went stage left. That. Yeah, he went stage left, and he kind of left out the house, and he better not have said nothing to me because that's my sister, and I'm her big brother, and you will get it too. So I know. So he kind of parted ways, you know what I mean? And so it was kind of my sister and my mom going at it, but then I put my 2 cents in it, and I shouldn't have put my 2 cents in it, but because I'm the oldest brother, you know, I'm the oldest, I did, and I wanted to. So then me and my sister started going at it. So then my mom got really mad because me and my sister was going at it so bad that my mom was trying to kind of break us up to tell us to stop arguing, but we was going at it. Now we ain't take it personal. I would never take it personal with my sister. She would never take it personal with me, because there ain't nothing that we gotta say that would even take it personal, because it's my sister and I love her. But sometimes I have to get her the hell together, and that was one of those days. And we didn't speak for a few days. No, we did not. So then my dad had to intervene because, you know, he wanted to be peacemaker. Like, well, y'all not supposed to be arguing. But I had to, because that's my fucking sister. And I love her enough to get her ass to fucking get there. Okay? And I'll get her get together again. That's what they need to do with her. And not only that, she's the baby. So you really need to be digging at her ass. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? You know what I mean? Like, you're the baby in your family. You don't know what it's like to be the oldest because you're not the oldest. Well, You are the oldest with some of your dad's kids, right? Because you do have some
I'm the
young
oldest
siblings.
on my.
But you're not the oldest in
boy.
you're not the oldest in your mother's with your mother's kids. You're the baby, and you won't know what it's like to be oldest. You know what I mean? My sister and you can communicate. But those of us that are the oldest, we know what it's like. Because we treat y'all, the younger siblings, we kind of look at y'all as our kids. If that makes sense. Like, it was like when my mom and dad went out, I had to watch her. And like Nina said, she watched you when your mom wasn't, you know, when she was at work or whatever. And we have this kind of bond with y'all that we feel like we are y'all protectors. And when the protectors are feeling like we're being disrespected from the ones that we help raise, and it's like, oh, who the fuck you think you're talking to? You know what I mean? So then I kind of see why the parents don't allow the kids to disrespect them. So therefore, they need to get Tamar together because she is the youngest. Who the fuck she thinks she's talking to? I will bitch smack you, bitch.
Out of all the problems I've noticed on that show, I've never seen Tamar really have a fallout with Tony. And when she did try it,
because she knows Tony will get her together.
Yes.
But the other sisters play timid around her.
The other ones need to put fear in her too.
Yeah. I told you.
But I mean, it's been going on for 40 years, so when is it going to stop?
It's not going to stop because it's been going on so long. Like you said, the fear. And I don't mean fear like, oh my God, I'm so scared. But that fear of respect. Like, for instance, I told you before, my sister is about to be 27 in September. She knows, all right, 1 or 2 curse words, but after a while, watch your mouth. Because I'm still sitting here. And she'll kind of, but then she won't say nothing else. She won't say no other curse word. Because it's about respect. Like my mom told her one day, as long as we ain't here, he's in charge. And you got to respect him. Because he's the oldest. And that don't mean that he's going to disrespect you or walk all over you, but you need to show him some respect because he's older than you. And that's what it is. She don't have no fear with Tawanda, Trina, and Tracy. Why? Because they don't never get in her ass the way Tony does. You know, she's not going to try Tony.
I'm never going to apologize. Never. Never.com. Never.net. She got her out of here.
She got her all the way together. She used every website you can think of. You remember that episode?
Ah!
She did.
Yeah.
She said .com, .org, .net, Pornhub.com, My Visitor, Xvideos.
So that's enough with the Braxtons talk. Since y'all wanted it, y'all got it. Okay. So teenagers think that it's okay to rape people and post it to Facebook Live. Well, excuse me, while on Facebook Live. And, you know, it was a teenage girl. Her mom had sent her to the store. But the daughter never came back. So the next day, the uncle sees his niece being sexually assaulted on Facebook Live by at least 6 other people. And 40 other people were watching, but he was the only one who had sent
to call 911. Well, of course he had sent to call 911. That was his niece.
Yeah, and she was being sexually assaulted. But I mean, for all of those other people watching, like, you can see that she was being raped, and nobody did nothing. They just wanted to sit there.
This was here in Philly, right?
No, this was in Chicago. And you know, we're hearing a lot of stories in Chicago where people be beating up people and just posting it online, and they dumb enough to show their fucking face like nobody would never know who you are. The video is no longer on Facebook, but people are being, you know, one of the teens have been arrested, and a couple more people, they're working to find out who they are, and they really couldn't see all the faces because they really seen a lot of the body parts, but of course, you can see that it was her who was being sexually assaulted on Facebook. To these young people, I want y'all to know that you shouldn't show America how dumb you are. First of all, you shouldn't be raping nobody.
No, they should show America how dumb they are. And I don't mean by raping, but they should show us how dumb they are. Keep showing us so then we can keep catching them and throwing them in jail.
Keep showing us
how dumb you are. So then we can find you and really have a real reason to put your black ass in jail other than throwing you in jail because you got a pocket full of marijuana. No, let's throw your ass in jail for a real reason. Okay? So then can't nobody be talking about free Daquan, free Sean, free Mark? No.
That gets on my nerve.
Free that butthole. Let them see what it's like to be raped. Free that asshole. Let's get that.
Raped her, and somebody did get raped in Philly, like in a school or alley somewhere. Somebody did get raped, but these people are so fucking stupid. And people, you gotta watch your children and what they're doing. And I just wish that people stop committing crimes and posting it to Facebook like it's going to get you a gold medal or something. All of this is going to get you jail time.
Yeah.
And if you do want to be a criminal, why would you show your face? Like, I seen a fucking video. Did you know the cops be posting stuff all the time? This man walks into a 7-Eleven, robs it, and then put the mask on his face.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know 7-Eleven got those good cameras. Yeah. Stop. Remember, they need to bring back the show America's Dumbest Criminals. That was one of my favorite shows to watch about 20 years ago.
No, they need to bring back To Catch a Predator.
Yes, that too.
With Chris Hansen, remember that? And those guys walking in that kitchen thinking they're meeting some little girl or little boy. And that was my show. I couldn't believe it. And then some of the stuff them guys would say when they would walk in that kitchen. Oh, I was just here to stop them from doing this.
You just never know.
With a car full of condoms.
You never know who can be in your home and be one of those kind of people. You really gotta watch your kids. That is crazy. And they was doing some all kind. That was my show to watch.
To what? To Catch a Predator?
Catch a Predator.
Yes. They were talking to them, well, who they thought were kids. Talking to them, saying all kinds of that, and it was always...
Yeah.
Yeah, they do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, some of us do it too, but we don't do as much as them.
I'll keep the door open. Just come on in.
Just come on in.
Yeah,
and you think I'm going to drive, and some of them would be driving 2-3 hours to go have sex with a child. Are you crazy?
Thinking they're not going to get caught.
Why would you do that?
And just to think that, I'm just glad I never was one of those people like, yeah, I'm going to go and meet somebody. Because these people, sometimes they be trying to kill you.
Yeah, they do.
And I remember those Yahoo instant messages. I thought I was wrong.
What were you doing on there?
Bitch, I was chatting on there and stuff like that. But that was me being a teenager. But that shit, like, they could tell you that they 18, but who knows if they really a certain age.
Did you ever meet somebody off there?
Not off there, no. But we're not going to talk about that.
Oh, no.
Bitch, I did a lot of living. Like, this stuff is old. Like, all of this.
Yeah.
But I don't know how we got from that to that part.
I don't know how.
But you gotta, let me tell you all this. You gotta pay attention to everything that your children are doing online. Period. I don't care if you're not into the technology. This is the time that you really need to take the time and get into that technology, because you don't know what your children are hiding on that iPad or on that computer. Because my niece, and I ain't gonna put her out there, but I'm gonna say she had to find the fuck out. After I be saying like 100 fucking times, you need to really go through that and see what the fuck was going on. These kids, all they know is this, and the iPad, and the tablet. That's all they know. They don't know how to fucking jump double dutch. They don't know how to play house. They don't know how to just play school. Oh, they probably do learn how to play house, but not that kind of house.
I know how to play house.
Oh, yeah, you know, these children are out there. These children are out there with Snapchats. They're out there with Instagrams. You don't know what the fuck they showing in them DMs and in their Snapchat. You gotta be on everything. If you gotta put a cyber patrol thing on the computer, put it on there. If you gotta put a tracker to see what keystrokes they were doing, you need to do that. As a parent, it is your job to be a parent. No matter how hard it is as a parent, raising the kids and everything, you gotta keep that third eye on your children, and that's on the computer and on their phone. You gotta have the device. You gotta be on your children, so we won't have to be posting on our Instagrams and our Twitters and on our Facebook that your child is missing. And I'm not blaming anybody, huh?
Where's your third eye?
Your third eye, that watchful eye.
You know, I don't know if anybody else ever did this. You ever play house and had 2 husbands?
No. Who had 2 husbands? You? You was playing gay back in the day?
No.
Gay for play. Gay for play, excuse me.
What? That's the first time I found out about polygamy. I never knew what it was.
I was into all of those kind of shows. It's illegal to have more than one wife, and then you hear about the people in Utah.
It wasn't illegal to have more than one husband if you played house.
It's a game.
Yeah, it's a game. You know.
But you know what? What show taught me a lot?
Until the pants come down, it's not a game no more.
This show, y'all remember the classic HBO show, Real Sex.
Oh my God.
That was my show. And of course I wasn't supposed to be watching it.
That was my show too. Or Taxi Cab Confessions.
Yeah, they be getting that. Especially when they be having sex in the cab.
In Atlantic City? Oh, some of them people that got no cabs.
I would never. There was a lot of drunk guys.
Let me
and I
tell
know
you
people got to be thinking, what the fuck was I thinking?
Getting in a cab, you got to bring a whole bunch of Lysol with you. Because, I mean, especially in Atlantic City.
And then the new thing that you got to do in Ubers, because I've seen a couple of videos with the Uber driver in the front, and these people be going in.
Oh, see, you're
and
not.
I mean, they be going in.
Have you ever tried that?
No. I'm not even a public Let's go. Not about me, did you?
No.
Of course.
In an Uber?
You better not have.
No.
I know you.
I make sure I get white women.
Uber on Saturday and church on Sunday.
You don't have to worry about me. If my Uber driver's a white woman, you don't have to worry about me. Ain't nothing going down in there. Hell no.
Baby.
Or an old white man, okay?
But they need to bring back taxi cab confession, because this is a whole new
Unless you're
ball
sharing
game.
some of that Uber money.
Hey, it's free.
Okay.
FRE, that's supposed free. I love that.
Okay. Gonna spread me like a ball of that's free too.
Lay it low and spread it wide.
Hey,
in the
listen.
Uber.
Have you ever spread it wide?
Not no Uber.
Not no Uber. No. It's not coming.
We're not talking about that. So,
No, we don't have to talk about it, but I'm just saying.
speaking of sexual, Bill O'Reilly and Fox News has paid out $13 million
To do what?
to 5 of Bill O'Reilly's accusers of verbal abuse.
Has he talked about this on his show yet?
Of course not. He will never
He
talk
was never talking about it, but he's going to talk about Maxine Shaw's hair.
Yes, and her James Brown wig, according to him.
Maxine Waters.
Who you said?
Shaw.
Maxine.
Who's that?
Maxine Shaw.
Shaw.
Is that from?
Attorney at law.
Yes!
Living
Living Single. I'm like,
She was on Get Out too.
Yeah, I heard.
She was.
But I haven't seen the movie
She had a
yet.
horrible wig. Oh my goodness, it was horrible.
So this is a statement from Fox News.
It's horrible.
21st Century Fox takes matters of workplace behavior very seriously, notwithstanding the fact that no current or former Fox News employee ever took advantage of 21st Century Fox hotline to raise a concern about Bill O'Reilly. Now see, this is how they're covering up for him.
Mm-hmm.
Even anonymously, we've looked into these matters over the last few months and discussed them with Mr. O'Reilly. While he denies the merit of claims, Mr. O'Reilly has resolved those he regarded as his personal responsibility. Mr. O'Reilly is fully committed to supporting our efforts to improve the environment for all of our employees at Fox News.
What is this statement? Wait, I'm lost.
This is about.
Is this an what is it? What are they saying?
This statement is because it made the news that Bill O'Reilly paid out a former Fox News anchor, somebody that worked for Fox News, $9 million. On top of the fact that he paid out Juliet Huddy, who used to work for Fox News, or probably still worked there.
What was he accused? Was it sexual harassment or just
Sexual
verbal?
harassment, calling people like masturbating on the phone, calling people alleged.
But he still paid
$13 million over the course of him paying out these people.
Oh my God!
And Bill O'Reilly's statement is just like other prominent and controversial people, I'm vulnerable to lawsuits from individuals who want me to pay them to avoid negative publicity. In my more than 20 years at the Fox News Channel, no one has ever filed a complaint about me with the Human Resources Department, even on the anonymous hotline. But most importantly, I'm a father who cares deeply for my children and who would do anything to avoid hurting them in any way. Is that true? Because we heard about you beating up your wife, allegedly. And you still work at Fox News.
But my whole thing, before you finish this, my whole thing is, let me tell you something. I'm not even putting myself in a position to even be sued in that way.
Yeah.
And if I am in a position that I'm being sued, let's just say I'm not in a position to be sued in that way. But if someone does come about and sue me, ain't no way on God's green earth I'm giving you any millions of dollars just to make it go away. No.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot.
Do you know what I could do with $13 million? I could quit the Scorpion show with $13 million. Okay, we could do a lot of things with bitch. Because I'm going. I really want to live in.
I'm waiting for that Beyonce interview.
I will leave England. Boom, bitch. Can you imagine? I want to go to. I would live in England. I really thought about it, and I told my mom this.
You taking her with you?
I would know.
I said she better stay here.
I said
she can't come with me.
I would be out. I said
she complains. She nags. She's always got something negative to say. She's so negative.
No, I will probably wait.
And they don't have a Sears over there.
If she goes before me, stop it. I'm trying to get my thought out. You talking about fucking Sears?
Been 10 damn days. They ain't not playing with that over there. No, they're not. They say, Miss, you try that in America. You won't come over here and do that.
I told her, I said, I said, if you go before me, I said, I will be comfortable moving to England and never coming back home. And that is truth. Because when I'm over there in London, I loved it there. I loved it in England, period. I can stay there and not come back here. Because this is nothing but a bunch of bullshit.
Maybe you just need to change
the whole
scenery.
thing. I do.
Not a different country, just a different
But now
place.
I can't because there's too much going on.
Well, no, not
and
now.
when you see the true colors, I'm gonna put it like that. Bitch, you just like, now I know about you and what you would do in situations like this.
Right.
Or how you think.
Right.
Is it, ooh, I could go off, but I'm not.
Don't.
I won't. Because
you
I
have
know.
more time.
Yeah. Because, I mean, yeah. But just keep praying for me. Thank you. But Bill O'Reilly, listen, Fox News, as a company, you should be looking at this man with the whole side eye. You can't work for us, bitch.
But they're not doing that.
They know that.
You know why? You know why?
All of these men, they are. They have a what they call a bravado. I can say this and do this.
Bill O'Reilly is their top man. He's their Anderson Cooper to CNN. That's what he is to Fox News. That's their top. Him and Sean Hannity. But overall, Bill O'Reilly is the big guy over there. They get rid of him, then they're gonna have to bump Hannity up and then find somebody else to replace Hannity. They ain't getting rid of Bill O'Reilly. They're not. Bill O'Reilly brings too many ratings to Fox News. He really does. Because I used to watch Bill O'Reilly. I used to watch him. You know what I mean? Because I like, watching him. I didn't agree with what he had to say, but I like someone who is not afraid to debate. And he's a good debater.
But he cuts people off.
And I don't know who's worse, him, Van Jones, or me. We're cutting people off.
And Sean Hannity, because if you start even saying something he doesn't like, it's all like it's a popcorn.
Yeah, but Ted Koppel got his ass together.
Yes,
nice.
Did we talk? We didn't even talk about that.
Well, we're talking about it now.
Yeah.
He got him to.
And that's how you do it.
And then told him, let me finish. Let me finish getting you together.
Yeah.
Because I'm not done. And you keep interrupting.
And that's how I want to be when I'm old. I want to say how I feel and not give a fuck about what you think. And just say it just as calm. And Ted Koppel has been in the business, 50 years? He deserves to tell Sean.
Well, he's been
like
big.
80, right? Close to 80.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's been in for 50 years.
I would say
he's been pretty big. No, because he started Nightline in the early 80s, and that's only been 30-something years.
But I'm sure he was in the media. I mean,
Yeah. But I mean, as far as him blowing up was when he did
Nightline.
Yeah.
And that was a new show at that time.
And you know who's the legendary bitch? Ain't nobody touching them right now.
Dan Rather? No.
Yeah, he's legendary too. But of all legendaries, Barbara Walters.
Yes,
Ain't nobody touching her. And you know she's about to be 90. She turns 90 next year. No, not next year. I'm sorry. In 2 years, she'll be 90 years old. Barbara Walters has been around for everything.
Your battery about to die. You need to. I'm scared to let you even connect that to my phone.
No, because I don't know if they'll be able to hear. Connect what to your phone? That? Oh no, I have a charger. I wonder if they'll all be able to hear me.
Yeah, they'll be able to hear you.
I don't know.
Because it's not a headphone.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to go home. I'm going to get me something to eat, and I'm going to rest my big ass, okay? I'm going to rest. I got to move this a little closer. This way. Okay.
So that's it with the, just turn the towel. Oh, okay. So,
no, because the cord's not long enough. I'll just hold it.
Yeah, so with the, with prom season coming up, please make sure you send your photos.
No, you cannot see Kevin too, because we made a deal that you'd only see me.
You can do, hello, how y'all doing?
Because if you show both of us, then you're not gonna. If I show Kevin, then you're not gonna see me. And if I show me, then you're not gonna see Kevin.
Oh Lord.
And because we don't sit close, you can't see both of us.
No.
And now that I have the charger plugged in, it's really hard for me to even
maneuver the phone.
Yeah. So.
But how y'all doing? Y'all see me tonight. Y'all see me when I'm gonna upload this video right after we record. I mean, I'm gonna edit the green screen of course.
So I'm not being mean to Kevin. It's just the way things.
We're recording today. Yeah. So with prom season.
But guess what? I'm sorry. You'll be able to see Kevin on our video when we upload it.
Put some hearts in if y'all ready for the video tonight. Oh, look at all. Oh, somebody did it on cue. Oh, they say I love you both.
Where do you do the hearts at on here? Like I can't do the hearts.
No, you can't. Oh, look at it lighting up. That shit is lighting up. So,
listen, the way these hearts is lighting up on the side is like when I walk through a prison cell on a visiting day. They light up when they see this ass walking it up.
I'm gonna let him talk.
No, I'm not gonna talk about
Now let's get to it. So prom season is coming up. You can send your prom photos to the Scorpion at thescorpionshow.com. And with prom season, you hear a lot of stories about prom. Some of them are influential and some of them are sad. And this one I'm going to talk about is a Florida teen was denied having her girlfriend come with her on the prom. Mm-hmm. Now, at first I'm like, now what school was this? And I wanted a little bit more information. Then I see that it was a Catholic school. They said, no, we don't allow people of the same sex to come to our prom. And then I was like, I don't feel that bad. And I started thinking like, this is a Catholic school. At Catholic schools, a lot of this stuff, they're not as lenient as other schools. And they have very strict laws and strict policies on how they do things. And the girl, in her defense, she was saying, well, y'all say nobody over 22 can come to a prom, and there be people over 22 at the proms. And I'm just like, prove it. That was my thing. I'm like, I want you to prove that this is going on. But I also feel that the Catholic Church needs to also evolve with the time as well. Because now you even got the Pope speaking on gay marriage, speaking out on abortion, saying that you should be more supportive of those people. And then another thing I think about is a lot of these priests be going around molesting these young boys, and y'all never kick them out of the church. What goes on is you send them to another church or another community, and he does the same thing. Then once y'all get a wind of that, then y'all send them somewhere else. But y'all keep it in, y'all keep it under wraps. So why y'all can't allow somebody of the same sex to bring somebody? Times is changing. People are not going to want to live by this anymore. If they want to bring somebody of the same sex to the prom, I just say let them. It's a junior prom, but same thing. It's their prom. They pay their money to go to their school. Let them do what they have to do. So hopefully, with them doing this, it starts a conversation within that school community that, sometimes we're going to have people that like the same sex, and they want to be as free as they want to bring someone who they love to their prom. I say let them. And that's how I feel about it.
Well, somebody left a comment saying they do the same thing in private schools too. As far as the Catholic Church is concerned, I heard that they were speaking like a week or two ago, talking about how the Pope is now thinking about allowing married men to become
married men to become priests.
And I'm thinking like, well, I don't know too much about the Catholic Church or whatever the case may be, but I'm thinking like, my God, like,
why not?
Right? Like, why not?
Yeah.
Like, we were talking about this at my church recently. One of the deacons and he and I were having, it was a private conversation, and he was saying to me that there was this one church that has a female deacon, and he said to me, he was like, I don't know if I'm ready for a female deacon. He's an older guy, one of the older deacons. He was like, I don't know. And I said, well, I said the church is evolving. I said, I was trying to think of what it was, the passage that I was talking about in the Bible. I said, but the Bible, talks about serving and people serving. I said if a female is a deacon and she is able to help bring people to Christ with her ministry, whatever the case may be, I said, I don't see anything wrong with that. Mm-hmm. I said, we have a lot of female pastors now, senior pastor, female senior pastors, we have a lot of females in the pulpit, ministers or whatever the case may be. I said, yeah, I don't have a problem seeing a female deacon. I just think that in 2017, that's the least of our worries. Mm-hmm. We should be worrying about how to find more souls and why it is that more females are turning to Islam because their boyfriend is in jail rather than, turning to Christianity for their boyfriend. I mean, my God, does jail not have any Christians?
Yeah, but I don't want you to make it seem like it's a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad, it's not a bad thing at all. I have, family members who are Muslim, whatever the case. But I'm just saying, it seems like everybody it seems like majority of the people, y'all know what I'm talking about. They go into jail believing in Christ,
Because
and then they come back out.
They don't want to get beat up in prison.
But let me tell you
it's
something.
more of a brotherhood in there.
I don't
wouldn't know
get it
too
because
much
then I'm saying to myself, then where are the Christians in jail? Right?
They're there.
I don't get it.
Maybe the Christians, because they like, if you Muslim, they all stick together, and the Christians.
But why can't the Christians and the Muslims stick together? Why can't they help each other? Let me tell you something. I was at work today, and for any of y'all that were on my live earlier today when I ran into one of my coworkers, I hadn't seen her in a while. She's an older woman, Muslim lady, and she was sitting with another Muslim woman who works at my job. And I forgot what I said, and I said something about, I love all Muslims. And the other one, she said, yes, you do. She said, you're one of the few people, because I'm in my faith, we're not taught to dislike someone because of what they are if they're not Christian. We're taught to love everyone. You know what I mean? Now we are definitely taught to listen. There's but so far that you go with certain people who ain't in Christ, but that doesn't mean you don't love them just the same. You just gotta,
You have to respect people.
You respect them, and I just feel like in jail, a lot of people go into jail believing in one thing, and then they come out believing another, and then majority of the time it's people in jail coming out as Muslim. And my question is, it has nothing to do with the Muslims. My question is, where are the Christians in jail?
Well, maybe you got
where they at?
people, or maybe you had more people speaking up for Allah than you had people talking about.
Well, that's not good. And that's not good because
we are all servants.
Yeah, and but you know what's so funny? Because my pastor he preached about this a few Sundays. He said, one thing that us Christians we have a problem with when the Jehovah's Witness come around. We have a problem with running rather than talking to them and confronting. Not necessarily confronting, but saying, listen, having a conversation with them. This is what you believe in, and this is what I believe in, and this is why I believe in it. You don't believe this? Well, this is what I believe, and this is what the Bible tells me. You see what I'm saying? But too many Christians are running from the Jehovah's Witness rather than having that conversation head on. If you're a Christian and you believe the Word of God, there should be no reason why it is that when someone comes at you with a challenge about the God that you serve, that you should be running. You see what I'm saying? You should not be doing that at all. Like I grew up in the church, but once I got saved, I was like, damn, now it's time for me to get the hell busy. So you will hear me talking about Jesus. You'll hear me talking about Christ. You'll just hear me talking about what God has done for me. You'll hear me talking about it, and I'm not ashamed of what He's done for me. And I know for a fact that whatever it is that He did for me, I know He can do for other people, and that's why I am not a member. I'm not a member. I don't treat myself as a member of a church. I treat myself as a disciple because that's what Jesus wants. He wants disciples to bring folks to Him. Out the throat. Something's always in your throat. You don't know how to swallow.
Go ahead. I'm trying to
Just
keep it cute.
spit it out.
I'm trying to put it on me.
Okay. But anyway, I just wanted to let that out.
Yeah, so that's this is and one last question of the day, which is a what would you do question. I did get two, and I told one I will reply,
I like
but I'm
these
gonna
what
wait.
would you do questions because every time I say that I always think of what would you do if someone was at home
Sing it.
crying all alone on the bedroom floor. Sleep in a man's room, little bit away because his daddy's gone.
All right, that's too long. All right, way too long. Now, okay.
Baby.
So,
Janet.
Don't be trying. Janet, when you gonna release the baby pictures? It's been 3 months. Okay. I have a what would you do
She's trying to
situation.
find the baby she wants to release.
Oh no! You're trying her on her time. Janet, take your time. She get that body together.
Okay.
I have a what would you do situation. There's this guy I met last year around Halloween. We would FaceTime and text all the time. Still get a good morning text every morning. Our first time being with each other chill-wise was at his house. I literally would be with him every weekend, even Sundays, during football season, from sunup to sundown. Laid in his arms, laughing, joking, kissing, and all that. When I denied him a sex, initially he hit me with the, well, I'm not looking for anything, I just want to chill. Although prior he told me, and I told him, we were both looking for a relationship. Speed up, I slowed up. She's saying speed up, I slowed up on seeing him, but we still spoke. He celebrated with me in February for her birthday. Wanted to spend He wanted to spend the day with me. Sends a good morning text every day still. Tells me I'm beautiful. Often wants me to come just to cuddle. How would you take that? I've been acting like it's whatever, trying not to like him since his words don't match his actions. So basically, y'all were cool until you denied him of sex, and then he was just saying, well, I'm just looking for a friend. I guess that was to cool his bruised ego, and he figured like, I'm spending all this time with you, we doing all of this, and now that he wants to go forward with having sex, you pull back. And he's like, you playing with him. It's like, kind of like you done got it hard, and then you didn't complete the job, so you're just like, F it. Now he wants to spend time with you. He says that you're beautiful and all of this, and y'all say in the beginning that y'all both were looking for a relationship. I think instead of letting all these months go by, or I don't know when exactly you told him you didn't want sex, I think that should have been a conversation to have right there. When he said that, I want to be friends, I think that y'all should have had that conversation right there. Well, you told me in the beginning that you were looking for a relationship. Like, let's not stop this just because I'm not ready to have sex with you. I think you should have kept that conversation going with him. And I'm glad that you guys were upfront from the beginning, because a lot of these couples don't know what the fuck they want to do in the beginning. And for me, I'm at that point where this is what I want, this is what I'm looking for. If you are just looking for this and I'm okay with that, then I'm going to go with that. You need to have a conversation with him on saying, where's this friendship going? If we're going to be friends, let's be friends. If you're going to be calling me to cuddle and all of that stuff, we can't do that, because that's too much of being intimate with this person. You have to draw the line on where this friendship is going. Clearly, he's not talking to, well, I don't know if he's talking to other women, but he texts you every day. You need to know for yourself, where is this going? And this has been going on for way too long. This is, 6 months since October.
Well, most people should know what chill means.
Yeah, I mean, and she goes to his house to chill? I mean, it's only a few things you can do.
I just feel like, I think at a certain point, you kind of, I agree with you. Once you get to a certain age, not even necessarily a certain age, but once you get to a certain point, you're kind of like, all right, I'm done with the bullshit. Like, I feel like now it's so crazy. It is so crazy, y'all. I promise you, for those of you that are not at that point yet in your life and you're still out there, having fun, whatever the case may be, there's nothing wrong with that. But I promise you, there is a point where you are like, yo, I'm done with all that. I'm done with the sending the nudes. Don't send me no nudes, and you ain't gotta send me no nudes, because I damn sure ain't sending you none. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Well, if you want to, it's welcome.
Well, listen, if you want to send me some, it's so welcome. But please don't expect me to send you anything back, because I'm at that point now. I don't have time to be trying to. Okay, let me get it. Yeah, I don't have time to be doing all of that. You know what I mean? I don't have time for that anymore. It's like, come on.
And when you had that conversation with him, don't chill at his house. You do it in public, like at a restaurant or somewhere for lunch. And y'all had that conversation, and if y'all want to continue to talk it over. Right. But tell him stop bullshitting with you, because clearly you want the relationship.
Right. But you got to remember, first of all, I don't know, I hate to ask, but is this man or female?
This is a woman and man.
Okay, good.
But this is from a female.
Okay. Well, you got to remember, some guys, I wish they would have said their age too. Some guys are just like, guys are dumb. And I can say that because, believe it or not, I'm a guy. Guys are dumb. Okay, they are really dumb, and I will say this, and the reason why I say dumb is because I'll say young guys, they think with their penises all the time, and so a lot of females, they get so caught up in their emotions, because females are not. Well, a lot of females do think with their vaginas, but some don't. They think with their hearts, and it's a bad situation when you got a female thinking with her heart, and a guy thinking with his penis. Because ain't nothing good gonna come out of that but a baby.
Come on.
But a baby.
And that ain't something you want with someone you barely know.
But that you barely know.
Or knows your address.
Or who don't even know your address.
Or your last name.
Or your last name.
Come on.
You know? It's for real.
It's the truth.
You don't want that.
Yeah.
You don't want that at all. I don't want that. But I just feel like some females, they get too heavily invested with these guys. And sometimes they're getting heavily invested with these guys who ain't worth shit. Okay? They're not worth shit. And I feel like some girls is like, how don't you know your man ain't worth shit? He don't have a job. He don't have a car. You know what I mean? He don't have shit. He's not bringing anything to the table but good dick. And if that's all he's bringing to the table, then yes, baby girl, I'm going to use you too. I'm going to use you until the wheels fall off. Because if you're allowing me to bring nothing but dick to the table, then yes, I'm going to use you. Because you know, you got some females out here, they just want a man.
Come
so
on.
bad.
You better preach.
So they can keep up with the Joneses. Oh, she got a man, let me go get a man.
And
then the first cute thing that shows them attention, oh, that's my boyfriend. But dang, okay, you know, what's up? Where he come from? Well, where he working? Oh, he don't have a job right now. Oh, okay, that's red flag number 1. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Hey, I don't ever see him. What kind of? Well, no, I just let him do it. Oh, that's red flag number 2. Oh, well, does he go? Well, he does this. Well, that's red flag number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. What is he bringing to the table? And don't ask them what he's bringing to the table because they get offended. What you mean? He helps with this here and there.
But see, a lot of ladies need to pay attention to watch how their man treat the women in their family. Because if he treats the women in his family that way, what makes you think that you're...
But that's not necessarily always true. Because you got a lot of bums out there that treat their mothers like queens. They will treat their mothers and their grandmothers like queens, but then they'll treat their girlfriends and their wives like bitches.
Hey, it works both ways.
It does. But you do have some bums out there like that, Kevin.
Yeah.
They do.
Because, first of all, when mama's probably still in that pocket, in them pockets.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. First, listen. Can I just say this? If you messing with somebody, okay, a man or a woman, if you messing with somebody, let's just say, okay, I'm gonna use. How old are you again? 30 what? 1?
2.
32. Okay, you're 32. I'm 28. I'm gonna use this for an example. If you got somebody out there who is our age and they ain't even got life insurance, they have no life insurance, they ain't got no medical insurance, they ain't got no dental insurance, you need to let them go. Because if they don't have no insurance at all, then they don't even care about themselves. So what makes you think they're going to care about you? Okay? They don't give a fuck at all. Okay? They don't give a fuck. Okay? I want somebody to tell me when I meet them, you got life insurance? Yeah, I have life insurance, and this is what I have, and this. They don't give a fuck. And that's just how I feel, because I think that those are important things. They are well, I won't necessarily say dental because, you know.
Life insurance
is important to have. It's important to have. It is so important to have. Because the way the world is today, we can drop dead today or tomorrow. And then, you know what's happening? My family is on the internet begging people to participate in this fish fry. And I don't want my family doing that. I don't want my family doing that, especially if I was living this life of, oh, I'm so glamorous and I'm so this and I got this, but yet my family on the internet begging for money so I can have a fish fry, so y'all can pay for my funeral. No. I mean, there's things that we need to be thinking about. Now, at my age, I don't give a damn what you got on your feet, just as long as they ain't got no holes in them. I'm just saying. I don't care what you got in your closet. You keep yourself up, you keep yourself up. I don't care about any of that. But if you are an adult, a grown man or a grown woman, you are 30, pushing 30, and you tell me you don't even have life insurance, well, what you expect, and we get together, what you expect me to do when you die?
Let me tell y'all something.
Who's going to pay for that? Because I'm not.
I can speak from experience to this. You have to make sure that your parents are on top of everything.
Yeah.
Even if it upsets them and irritates them, you have to make sure that they're keeping up on it. Because when that fire happened and we talked about that, like, that was like the worst thing. Like, it was just like, what the hell you mean? Like, it was just hard to talk about. And then, because if we were saying this before, like, anything can happen, we need to get this, back on. And then, like, I know, like, she don't talk about, my mom definitely didn't talk about all the other bills she had to pay and all this and that. So she was thinking, like, well, I'll be all right. But no. That has to be, you have to make sure that your home is taken care of and your life, because you can die at any time.
Yeah.
A bullet can fly through your door or through your window or you could be anywhere and just get you and kill you. You know, it's just the worst.
And you know what the
thing.
sad thing is? It's not even necessarily a bullet.
Yeah,
It
or
can
a
just
car,
be
or just,
not even a car.
Just die.
You just die.
Yeah. And
Tomorrow
some
ain't
young
promised to
people-
nobody.
Because there has been some young people I've been hearing about just dying like they dying in their sleep. And I'm just like, what?
My friend Dom, you know, he died from cardiac arrest at 27 years old.
Yeah, that was like 5 years ago, something like that.
Almost. That was in 20. No, not 5 years. That was in 20. Jesus Christ. That was in 2013.
Yeah.
2013. February 2013.
And there's something else like
years ago.
I could talk about a whole bunch of stuff because right now, especially that insurance thing, that is so relevant to like what's going on right now. So like I can just speak a whole lot, but you know sometimes you gotta be careful what you share because some people use it as ammunition. So, but I'm just gonna tell y'all, stay on top of your parents on everything because. Like you might not, sometimes it might be too late to catch certain things. Or you might see certain things late. And they like, oh, but this wasn't this and this wasn't that. So I've just been discovering shit. And it's just like, how did this happen? But yeah, y'all gotta stay on top. Even if it irritates them, you gotta do it.
Because they will be in the first Shady Pines nursing home I pull up to if they play with me. Okay?
And that's the hard part, because it's like, you don't want to put your parent in no nursing home. And then, I used to get, you better not ever do this, but let me tell you something. It's tough when you don't have someone that really wants to participate, and then you have other people that don't want to participate, period. And then you like, well, I got my life to live, and then, bitch, you like, my life is...
You got your life to live, and what the hell am I doing? Playing matchsticks with my toes?
I can say a lot, but I just won't. But it's a lot, like...
Let me see something. My sister better not play with me, because she'll be thrown in there with them.
Yeah. In this 32-year-old life, I'm experiencing a lot, and I'm glad that I've been able to experience a lot, because I know all of this is for a reason, and I get to teach. Once I go through my situation, I'll be able to teach others and help others. But I'm just trying to share as much information as I can. But you gotta be on top of everything. You gotta. I don't care if it irritates them. So what? If they're not doing what they're supposed to do, stay on their edge.
Yeah.
Use my fire as a situation. Like we seen one neighbor house catch on fire, and then we was like, well, is this insurance such? I'm handling.
And Dion's house caught on fire. How long before y'all's? Like the same month?
5 months. 5 months.
Oh, 5
months before.
It just seemed like it happened back to back.
Yeah, 5 months before. And then it's just like, then of course you have those arguments like, see, such. You gotta be on, you gotta stay on them.
Yeah.
Because then, like, what if I don't know what would have happened if I wasn't on YouTube. Like
and was able to raise the money. But see, that's where God comes in at, where He places people in your life. He placed a whole bunch of people in your life.
Yeah, just people. I know I didn't even think everybody.
You know what I mean?
So many people just.
You raised like over $20,000.
$25,000.
And then you found somebody who was willing to do your house, because your house. Even though the fire happened, but the fire didn't destroy the whole house. It just destroyed the room and some other rooms, but it was mostly smoke damage. He was able to come in here and do your house over from the first floor to up here for half the price for y'all. That was God, putting people into your life. And then you had Missy Elliott donate money.
Oh, I never told them that.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you didn't want anybody to know.
I never told them.
Oh, sorry.
I would definitely take that out of the video. But
well, we on live.
Well, them those on live, they know now.
But yeah. Well, she did. And God placed her in your life. And then you had... What do they know about me?
I didn't tell them nothing.
Okay, I'm sorry. Why didn't you mention me? I'm sorry. Well, yeah. I'm sorry. But, yeah, so you have people, your followers, everybody, and people who watch us, they all pitched in, That was God placing people in your life. And then saying, okay, I placed these people in your life, and here's your second chance. So get it the fuck right. Because it may not be a third chance.
But see, now it's like you get another chance, and then it's still. It just feel like it's still crumbling.
If you throw that on the table, is that the old phone?
This is the new one. Y'all do need to put it back in this case.
That's the new phone. And you just threw it on the table like that? Bitch, you threw it, and then you threw it on the front part. It's cracked your glass.
It's wood.
It doesn't matter. You threw that hard. And you don't have a case. And this is dirty.
So,
this is from
this is from something that was on the that went into the phone part.
I'm mad you just threw your phone like that.
It ain't no break.
Yeah, that's what I said the night I got robbed. Oh, I'll be fine. And then I got robbed.
Oh God.
Get a case.
I do have a case.
We'll put it on it.
I have to clean it. That's why I took it out.
What do you clean it with?
I use soap.
Use alcohol.
Alcohol?
I clean my phone with alcohol. Let me tell you something. I work in a hospital. I'm cleaning my phone every hour.
Maybe I could put Lysol on it. It might help.
Don't put that on your phone. Just do as I say and not as I do. No, but I want you to do as I do. Just listen to me. Put alcohol. You have alcohol, rubber alcohol. Just rub it down.
Alcohol,
it kills the germs or whatever the case may be. I clean my phone all the time. I'm telling y'all, it's the best thing. You walk around all day. I'm one of those people. The reason why I clean my phone because, like most people, I lay in the bed a lot, and so therefore my phone is in the bed with me. I don't want my dirty phone in my bed. You know what I mean? So
But they say our phones are the dirtiest devices that we use.
Yes, they are. And you know what I also learned too? Just recently, this lady at my job, she said to me, Mikkel, I need you to do me a favor. I said, what? She said, when you wash your hands, because you know I'm like a wash hand holic. I wash my hands all the time. She said, when you're washing your hands, I need you to start making sure you get your thumbs. And I said, what? And she said, she was taking this class, and she said, your thumbs are the two parts of your hands that people kind of not get when they're washing their hands. She said because when we're washing our hands, we're doing like this or whatever the case may be, but we're missing our thumbs. And she said, I need you to make sure you scrub your thumbs because your thumbs are very dirty too. And I said, I didn't think about that. And I washed my hand right after she said it to me. And I realized, wait, she's right. I'm not getting my thumbs. I'm getting everything but my thumbs. And
they say we're supposed to sing happy birthday in your head while washing your hands.
They say that, but I have another song that I sing.
Uh-oh. Baby!
No, I don't sing that. I don't sing that. It's not really, let's just say this. It starts off with I want and then it ends with X.
X?
Not X, but
sex.
Yeah.
And it starts with what?
I want. But it's a song. But the last word in the song is sex.
Well, who sings that?
I made it.
I'm about to say, is this somebody that's gonna get mad about Beyonce?
No.
You didn't say her name on the video.
It's not a song that she sings. It's a song that I made up. And it's a really good song because this lady caught me humming it one day and she was like, what the hell are you talking? No, not humming it, singing. She was like, what are you saying to yourself? And I was like, it was the night I lost my virginity too.
When is it? 2012? No, man,
What year was
2002.
No. I lost it after high school. I mean, I was a thought in high school, but I wasn't doing it. I wasn't going all the way. What year was that?
$2003.
I'm trying to remember what job I was at when I did it because I remember because we used to always talk on the phone. It was like 2000.
Look, we wasted too much camera time thinking about
2006. Because I was 19. Oh wait, no. If I'm 28, I wasn't 19. 2006.
Y'all do the math. On that note, we're gonna go. I hope you guys have a great week.
Baby.
We will be back. Look out for my wrestling video.
Beyonce, let me tell you something. Beyonce famous. You have been asking some very personal questions. You should mind your fingers, like the old folks say. I can't say mind your tongue, but I will say mind your fingers.
When we was talking about that,
mind your fingers, okay?
the dating
and
stuff.
Stay in a child's place because you're. I'm sorry. Stay in a child's place because you're asking very childish questions.
What did they say? Top or bottom?
But yeah, they started off asking what you want, and I ignored it. Yeah, I ignored it. But clearly, it's a child because adults don't ask questions like that.
Oh, but that's like a turn off to me. Like, don't
adults. If
we have that, Let's not have that be the first part of a conversation.
No, because if that is the first part of the conversation, that's the end of this conversation.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just getting too fucking old. I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, you're 20, exactly.
You gotta grow up.
It doesn't matter if you're gay. You don't ask those questions. But then you said...
Do y'all ask, are you bi or are you straight? Do y'all ask that like as the first part? I mean, it should be a question.
From an elder to a child, those are not questions that you ask.
Okay? Grow up. Y'all still young. I say get so all yours. But when you get older, it's a new ball game.
Point proven, exactly.
Because some people still 40 and still didn't get it right. I don't want to be that.
I don't want to be with nobody who's 40 years old asking, are you a top or bottom? Because then I'm going to say to you, no, I'm going. What is going? Gone. I'm gone. Okay? You're going to see me in the wet because I won't be staying here with you.
Top or bottom, or are you first? Or you top? You more your verse top or a birth? Bitch, I can't even get it out.
Are you verse?
I just heard so many.
Are you top, bottom, or verse? I'm U-turn. I am U-turning from coming to your house. I'm not coming to your house.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Yes. Peace, y'all.
Somebody
Y'all
said,
be
what
good.
Tisha song was she said? Beyonce said, Tisha go,
Tisha Campbell.
Tisha
tried it. And I said,
what is the matter with her?
I don't know. You know, when you have kids, sometimes the vocals change. Don't think happen to your girl.
Lies.
That's the twins too. Ex Mariah.
Excellent.